It's the perfect time of year for potato salad. You know, that side dish that you take to picnics, to barbecues, or just to a nice summer dinner. Well, any time of year really, but I really think of it like a summer food. At its most basic version, you can take potatoes, mayonnaise, and some seasonings, and that's potato salad all mixed together. We're doing a few more things today. Now, this recipe uses several elements from my mom's potato salad. I did a video on that quite a while back, but it does have some changes. Now, we're starting with 2 pounds of red potatoes. These are some small red potatoes. You can use larger ones and just cut them into smaller pieces, but I want to break these down just a little bit because we're going to be frying them after we fry some bacon. Now, I went ahead and I pre-cooked these for about 3 minutes in the microwave. That's just to soften them up a bit so that they don't have to fry so long and burn. We just want to get some color and flavor on them. And you can see for this size, all I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of break it in half and maybe break it in half again. Depends on the size of each potato. Just kind of like that. That's what we're looking for. So if you've got a really small one or something like this, maybe just break that in half. Or if you've got a really big one, like this one here, you know, we'll break this one down a little bit more. Maybe into 6 pieces. So just about like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of these up. There we go. Our red potato pieces are ready. Let's head over to the stove. We're gonna fry up some bacon, reserve a little bit of the grease from that once it's done. Then we're gonna fry these up and let them cool down while we move on to making our dressing. So our potato pieces have cooled down. Now I cooked that bacon to beyond AFS, acceptable floppy state. I think in a dish like this, it does want to be a little crispier. And the potatoes, I fried those up in batches so that it didn't crowd the pan. Just wanted to get some good color on them and make sure they were all the way cooked through. Remember, they had 3 minutes in the microwave. If you're gonna do this, just give them a little bit of pre-cook in the microwave, the oven, some other way to get them almost done, and then fry them up. Because when you're making fried potato salad with bacon, well, you gotta get some of that bacon flavor on the potatoes, and you wanna make sure everything is cooked through and looking great. So now we can start assembling this salad, and the first thing is to get our dressing ready. Now I'm starting with 2 cups of mayonnaise here. You can add more, you can add less. I don't like mine to be too soupy. I want there to be enough to coat everything, and we do have a fair amount of potatoes here. I mean, that is 3 pounds of potatoes, and we've got a ½ pound of bacon, so there's gonna be a lot of solids in here. Plus, we're gonna add some celery and some other things. And to this, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of brown mustard, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I also wanna get some lemon zest in here. Now, maybe it's gonna be a ½ teaspoon or a teaspoon. Just gonna use my microplane, get some of this zest off this lemon. This just adds a little bit of extra brightness to this dressing for the potato salad. Because we have a lot of salt with that bacon, this will be a nice addition. Before I mix this, I wanna hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. We can always adjust flavor later. And we mix. That's looking good. And now comes our potatoes. Give them a good coating before we add our other ingredients. The other thing about the potatoes is you can cook those to be as soft as you want. I want them to have a little bit of structure. That's why I left larger pieces. Now I'm gonna add 2 stalks of celery that have been split down the middle each and chopped. I'm also gonna add the sliced whites of 4 green onions, so just that white section. Give these a mix. Now comes our bacon. I reserved maybe a tablespoon or 2 just for some garnish at the end. And I'm not adding all of the ingredients at once, you notice here, because the last ingredient, the eggs, the hard-boiled eggs, I don't want them to just go completely to mush and get stirred around with everybody else. So they're going in at the end. And now I've got 6 hard-boiled eggs that I've chopped up, each one in about 8 pieces, like half, and then those in half, and then those in half. And we're gonna fold these in here. Some of them will come apart, and that's fine. I just didn't want them to turn to mush getting mixed with everybody all the time. That's looking good. Let's plate some up. Let's fill a nice serving bowl here. First thing I want to do is sprinkle a little bit of paprika on here. This is something my mom always used to do with her potato salad, and this potato salad's fairly similar to hers, except these are fried potatoes. And we added some bacon and a couple other things. So I want to add some diced chives on here. Chives and potatoes, they go great together. Finally, some of our bacon pieces that we saved for this. There we have it, our fried potato salad with bacon. A lot of great flavors here. I'm ready to dig in. It's time to taste. Let's get a little bit of everything off the top here. I want to get some egg, some of the potato, the bacon. Let's see. To me, that's the taste of summer. It's the taste of picnics, of barbecues, of getting together with people, of having a good time, of sharing food. There's something about potato salad when you make it or bring it to a gathering. Everyone has their own recipe. There's different recipes from different generations. I took my mom's and changed it up a bit here. I'm very happy with this. And you could take this recipe, make it your own, add what you like, take away what you don't like. That's the wonderful thing about these kinds of dishes. Everybody can make it the way they like it. This is the way I like it. I think you might like it too. Mm.